Narcissist gaslighting, possibly one of the narcissist's favourite manipulation methods, as they often use gaslighting in nearly everything they do, as they are trying to distract you from who they truly are by selling you an illusion of what the narcissist wants you to believe, so that that particular narcissist can exploit whatever it is they are aiming to achieve from you or with you. As a narcissist feels entitled, whatever they are doing is to meet a need of their own. As they lack in empathy, they don't care for the people around them that their behaviour impacts on. They only care about escaping any form of consequences for their actions. They fear exposure and they fear abandonment. Therefore, they're going to do their best to distract people by gaslighting people away from what the narcissist is doing, to get people to question and doubt themselves through many different manipulative methods and manipulative mind games. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw. This channel is all about the narcissist personality disorder, to give you more understanding of the people you are dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you overcome narcissistic abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. Gaslighting is a covert manipulation method to distract people from what is truly happening, to distract people from their beliefs, their reality, their feelings, their thoughts, their opinions, to get people to question and doubt themselves, to get people to stop questioning the narcissist's behaviour. Gaslighting is a manipulation method used by a narcissist to distract you from what is truly happening to you, by making you question yourself, by making you question if you are going crazy, if you are losing your memory, if you are too emotional. However, we need to listen to our emotions. We have to listen to what we are telling ourselves and not what those are telling us to think or feel. You should always listen to information that resonates with you and leave information that doesn't. It doesn't mean someone is right or wrong. That's their beliefs, that's their opinions. It's not down to us to debate or discuss with those that are unwilling to listen to ours when we are willing to listen to theirs. A narcissist's goal is to get you to question yourself so that you stop questioning them. So you end up no longer thinking straight, causing that cognitive dissonance within your mind, because you're living in two different versions of reality, two versions of your beliefs, not sure what matches up with what anymore. And the person you believe cares about you is the person that's causing this trauma to you. As we believe they care about us, we go to them for clarity, we go to them for understanding, not realising that they just further use this to gaslight us and sink us all the more. Compulsive liars are often gaslighters. Both narcissists and liars are more likely to gaslight people, as they are trying to hide their true intent. They are trying to hide their behaviour from those around them. They are also more likely to exaggerate things, to pull people in so that they can exploit people. Narcissists, although they might not know it within themselves and they'll not show it to other people, they lack self-worth because they feel a need to go and pull other people down to raise themselves up. And that's due to their envy, because they are envious of other people. They can't be happy for other people. Therefore, they seek to destroy other people or bring other people down so they can be happy with who they are as a person. Because the narcissist isn't happy with who they are as a person. They seek to cause that misery within those around them. Narcissists do tend to like to boast or brag or exaggerate about things that simply are not true, or exaggerating things that are true. Or they will play the victim, again, lying or exaggerating their victim mindset to gain sympathy, to gain support. You'll often find with a true victim, they downplay their abuser's behaviour. With a narcissist, they lie about what they've been through and they exaggerate about what they've been through. They exaggerate about themselves and they talk about themselves a lot to make you feel inferior to them, with the constant invalidation, the constant criticism to put you down. They will annihilate people's characters, people's reputations within the smear campaigns. They distort facts, they distort evidence. They will take credit for other people's achievements to use for their own benefit. Narcissists will do all they can to convince those around them that their version of reality is fact and other people's is wrong. Often due to their sense of entitlement, they believe they are right and they believe others are wrong. Why they are so convincing in the lies that they tell. And if they do know that they are in the wrong, they are telling these lies to escape accountability. So they will do all they can to bait you, to provoke you, to push your buttons, to get you to react, so that they can blame you for your reactions, to distract you from what they actually did. Narcissists gaslight you to get you to question your needs, to get you to question your feelings, to get you to doubt yourself, and to make you feel like you are in the wrong when it's their behaviour that's in the wrong. They gaslight to erase the abuse from your mind, to get you to downplay what has happened to you. When they've destroyed the house, they will say, at least I didn't hit you, to almost make out that their behaviour was right when it's wrong, to justify themselves to you. And there is no justification for destroying people's property. There is no justification for any of it. They will talk about how bad somebody else has got it to make out how good you've got it, to make you feel grateful, even though they're actually abusing you. They will make up stories and events about other people to justify what they're doing to you, to gaslight you, to get you to question your values, your beliefs, and to break down your boundaries. A narcissist will create conflict, drama, and chaos. They will then point the finger. They will then shift the blame and hold a grudge against those they've shifted the blame onto for the thing that the narcissist actually did. Some gaslighting phrases a narcissist will say are, I never said that, you're overreacting, you're imagining things, you're being too sensitive, you're overreacting, it didn't happen like that, you must be losing your mind, I didn't put that there, what have you done with this? Some will move things and then claim that you're the one that's going crazy, even though they've hidden that thing from you on purpose. You need a mental evaluation. You're going crazy. You need therapy. Most often, yes, we do need therapy to work through all the trauma that their gaslighting has put us under. What the narcissist doesn't recognise is they're projecting because they also need therapy. However, instead of seeking the help and support they need, they go around destroying those that try to help and support them. And those who try to help and support them are the ones that end up needing help and support. You're paranoid, you're unhinged, your crackers, to divide and conquer. They will gaslight you by telling you that people have said things about you that people haven't said, or they'll exaggerate what someone has said about you. And when you respond to this, to the narcissist will go running straight back to that person, miss out what the narcissist told you, and just tell that person what you said about that person. When that person responds, they're going to come running to you and tell you what that person's response is. So they drive a wedge between the two of you. So you two don't want to discuss and find out the truth of the situation, as the narcissist remains in control of the lives of those around them. They often do this with the new supply and the exes. They paint the exes out to be crazy and obsessed, while keeping them apart from the new supply, while they're love bombing the new supply into believing the narcissist manipulation. And they are, as most of you know, incredibly convincing in the lies that they tell. A narcissist will tell you that everybody thinks you're crazy to stop you speaking to other people because you're worried or concerned about the judgment of those other people. You start to believe that they won't believe what you're telling them, even though you're telling the truth. A narcissist will say, I didn't mean it like that, to make out you've taken something the wrong way, to get you to question your emotions and not what they said to you. I'm only joking. They will humiliate, blame, criticise, judge you, and then when you speak out for what they've done, they will claim that you can't take a joke, when it wasn't a joke. Their intent behind the behaviour was to shame you, and you shouldn't speak up. If you do speak up, they're going to gaslight you into doubting yourself for speaking up. Sometimes these things are normal things that people say in day-to-day life. It's all in the intent behind the behaviour. If someone does something that you don't find funny and you go and speak to them about it and explain your point of view to them about it, whether they agree with your beliefs or not, they would have the empathy to care to not do it again. As if you were to play a joke on somebody and that person didn't find it funny and they spoke to you, you wouldn't do it again. You'd apologise. You would say, I was only joking, I'm sorry, I'll not do it again. And then you will not do it again, and they wouldn't do it again. With a narcissist and their gaslighting, they know it got you last time. They will do it again, and they will get you to doubt your reactions and not their behaviour. Their intentions is to break down your boundaries. A narcissist wants control. Gaslighting over time gives you that brain fog. You end up living in fear of their reactions. You feel obligated to them. With the pity plays, they make you feel guilty if you don't do things for them. You can feel confused. You can feel paranoid. You can feel depressed and anxious. You can start questioning yourself and ruminating more and more on what you could or could have done differently, what you could have said differently. You end up no longer speaking out for who you are for fear of reactions. You end up feeling lonely and misunderstood and isolating yourself from people. Some people with prolonged gaslighting do end up having nervous breakdowns. As you start to recover, you can find that you might have to hear things twice to grasp it. With recovery, gaslighting only works when you don't know what is happening to you. The more awareness that is raised over gaslighting, the less narcissists will be able to gaslight people, because people will be able to recognise what is happening. Pay attention to people's words as well as their actions. If they continually shame you and then blame you, they're not willing to recognise their behaviour. Don't try to rationalise someone else's behaviour. Focus on how their behaviour makes you feel. You are having those feelings for a reason. Your anxieties play up around those who irritate who you are as a person. You shouldn't feel anxious around those who care about you. You only feel anxious around those who claim they care about you to exploit you. Don't try to get them to accept your version of events. They take this as criticism. They take this as you gaslighting them. They have their truth and they're standing in their truth. If they're not willing to listen to you, if they're not willing to have that give and take, they are not the person you should be explaining yourself to. If they are someone that's going to use your explanations against you, it's time to stop giving them ammunition that they can fire straight back at you. If possible, no contact. If not, limited contact and grey rock. Learning is growing, it is developing, and it is helping your mind piece things back together. Finding what a narcissist does to us helps us connect those dots and give us the closure. It helps put the missing pieces. A narcissist is very good at giving you one piece of the puzzle while taking another, so you never quite know where you are with them. So learning about the disorder, learning about what you have been through and the experience, gaining that understanding with others that have been through the same experience helps you build that puzzle of that part of your life and piece it all together to then put it in the past, let go, and move on with your future. I shall add the other video for gaslighting, and I shall also add the video on limiting beliefs into the description. If you're at the start, write down things that they are saying to you so that you've got a record, so that you've got a diary for your own clarification, for your own closure. Make sure the narcissist cannot find it. They will use it against you. Thank you very much for listening. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.